All right, guys, TSS thought of the day. I'm going to ramble a little bit and see if I can come up with some kind of coherent thought. All over the place, we see all kinds of, for you fitness guys, of course, you follow this website, this blog, this training method, and there's unconventional training and this new thing and that new thing, and there's new styles and new systems and new everything all over the place. Everyone's trying to come up with their own thing, and that's cool. There's lots of innovation. But it seems like the most unconventional training today is classic, tried and true weight training. Okay? 3 sets of 10 has been bastardized and it's been put down, and it's probably the most effective way to train. You got, a 5x5 strength training program, starting strength, stuff like that. Classic linear progression weight training, 3 sets of 10, it's all good. It's all around 25, 30 total reps. It's not too much, but it's a great place to start, and then you progress from there. So many people are trying to do all these circuits and high intensity this and all kinds of different crazy stuff. How many different tools? You got your kettlebells, dumbbells, club bells, sandbags. You don't have to use everything every day or every tool in every program. Minimize it. Condense and focus. Stay focused on what your goal is. And if your goal is to work out, then you can do anything, right? But if you have a more specific goal where you can take actionable, measurable, and even scalable steps to go from point A, where you're at now, you make an honest assessment of where you're at, to where you want to be, you don't have to do everything. You get focused, because I like to create a path. That's a program, so they create a path where you want to be. And you can kind of, a lot of my athletes that I've worked with have laughed at a lot of the different analogies that I use. So here's one: is I give you a path, and you're allowed to step off that path a little bit here. Like, let's say you're walking through the forest, and there's a trail, and you see some berries over here. Oh, let me get a berry. You step off, you get back on the trail, and you walk, you see something over, you step off a little bit, and you get back on. That's okay. The problem is, once you step off, a lot of people get sidetracked, and they keep veering off of the path until they've lost their path completely, and then they get eaten by a bear and fail. Okay, so the point is, if you have a goal, make sure you set a plan, take action, and stick to your plan. It's okay to step off. It's okay to miss a day of training. You feel bad, whatever it is. So make the adjustment. Step off the trail, but get back on the trail. And you don't have to try and make up for a missed day by doing double duty the next time. Just get right back on your plan where you're supposed to be, okay? And the same with your diet. If you screw up your diet for a day, you had some drinks with your friends, you missed breakfast, whatever it is, don't try and make up for it by doing extra cardio and all this shit. It doesn't work. That shit's not sustainable. Get back on your plan and stick to your guns and do what you set out to do. Classic weight training, a simple diet based off of things that you like, that are healthy. Don't try and buy into the donut diet and all this shit. Oh, gotta get your glucose up, all this shit. There's a lot of different funky stuff out there. It's confusing as hell. So don't allow yourself to be confused by buying into all the unconventional bullshit, okay? Stay classic, stay true. And another thing, start very simple. Start slow and graduate to fast. Common sense. Start light, graduate to heavier weight. Start with low volume, graduate to heavier, more volume over time. And these are slow steps. It makes sense. If I'm trying to climb a stadium of stairs, hundreds, thousands of stairs, like the Great Wall, whatever, it makes sense to maintain a slow, steady pace. Step every step. Boom. Hit every step and just be consistent and move one step forward. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of people, they start sprinting and skipping steps. Now you can make a short progress faster, but now you're increasing your risk of getting injured. Let's say you walk up there. If I can be slow and steady and I'll never get hurt, one step at a time. I start sprinting and skipping steps, skipping 2-3 steps at a time. For a little while it works, but your increase of injury, you're going to eventually trip, fall, get hurt, knock your teeth out, right? So slow and steady wins the race, and that's how you make progress. The thing that I respect most is the people that stay in the game 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road, Don't get hurt. Injuries are going to happen. Things are going to happen. But don't do anything unnecessary that's going to get you hurt, right? By doing some silly training method. We see people all the time throwing medicine balls with their feet and doing all these crazy circus tricks. I know because I did it before myself. I got caught in those traps of trying to impress people on YouTube with doing different things. But all it is circus tricks. It's a parlor trick of showcasing your ability. Look what I can do. Hopefully you guys get that. And that's not how you train, because people that make those videos, they do that to make that one video and they never do it again. They might do it every once in a while, but it's not how they train and it's not how you should train. Classic, focused weight training, okay? And whether that includes Olympic lifting, powerlifting, bodybuilding, you don't need to do everything all the time, because I don't think it's nearly as effective. When you're a beginner, train like a beginner. Just like a student starts in first grade, passes all the tests, or satisfactorily, goes through first grade, graduates to second grade and third grade. They don't just spend half a year in first grade, then kick them up to third grade and say, okay, I got this. I did one class and all of a sudden I'm in ninth grade, then you're ready to go to college. You don't do that. That's not how people succeed. Slow steps, gradually increase over time. But too often, people sign up for a new gym and this and that, and the trainers, they just smash them with things that are like for people that should be 3 years into fitness or 10 years into fitness, not 3 weeks. Okay, so start simple, progress slow, be consistent, and stay true and focus to what your goals are. Have a good week.